Doing brakes on the Hyundai Ascent. Your mechanic here. To do this, we're gonna need a couple tools. We need 3/8 ratchet, 3/8 breaker bar, C-clamp, possibly a flathead, and a Phillips screwdriver, a Sharpie, a mallet, some not Loctite, anti-seize, and a size 17 and a size 14. Also gonna need a size 21, I believe this is, yep. Size 21 impact socket, or just chrome socket if you're using a breaker bar. I'll be using this snap-on impact. Start off taking out the wheel, size 21. Now, you grab your 14. You're going to take off 2 bolts right here. And one down here. It's going to pull this caliper off. Stand up. Something else I forgot to mention is you're going to need a hanger. Put it on the hanger like so. What this does is keep the caliper floating so it doesn't fall and pinch and put a hole in your line, and if that happens you have to replace your whole line and possibly a lot of brake fluid. Now we're going to take off 2 more bolts, one right there I believe, and one up there, and we're also going to take these brake pads out. If you're just doing pads, this is where you'd stop, put your new brake pads in, and then put it all back together. So we're doing pads and rotors. Look at that thing. There ain't nothing left on there. One of the big bolts. Now make sure you hold it when you want to do it, because it will fall off. Now that you got your bracket off, you're going to create yourself a little work area. Okay. Now that you got your bracket off for your caliper, we're going to take these little slide pins out. Should be 2. We're going to throw those away. You're also going to grab onto these plungers that are connected to the boot. You're going to grab the boot with one hand, and with the other hand, you're going to grab the plunger, and you're going to twist and pull. There you go. It should just come right out. And do that for both of them. Now what you're going to want to do is clean these up with some brake clean and a rack, and re-lube them with some anti-seize. nice and shiny. Anti-seize. Just kind of gonna glob it on there. Make sure you get all the way around. Now, trick here is to twist and push in and kind of let the boot just figure out where it wants to go. Wipe off the excess.
Now your plungers should be working. So right back up front, you're going to grab your sandpaper. This is 120 grit. This is 120. And you're going to clean up your maiden surfaces, which are right here, up here, and on the other side. And you're going to do that for all 4 sides. Now you got your maiden surfaces all cleaned up. I'm going to grab a brake kit. This one is from, what is this here? Brake Coast Select.
And grab your slide. Dab.
Okay. You're also going to put just the tiniest amount on the top of each. This helps prevent them from sticking. Now we got those prepped and ready to be put on the cart. Put our bracket back on.
Now you're going to take your Phillips head screwdriver and your mallet and put it in there. You do a few left taps.
This helps kind of break up the corrosion that holds it together. We're going to push into it and twist. There's one. If your disc doesn't come off, like it should, don't be afraid to hit the fuck out of it. There you go. Now you got your rotor off. Now you're going to grab your new rotor. Now what you're not going to want to do is smear your greasy hands all over the braking surface. It is okay to grab here, on the inside, and on the outside. On the outside. You're also going to want to line these tapered holes up with your screw holes. That is where these tapered screws will go, so they sit flush. Get nice and snug. It does not have to be ungodly tight. Now you're going to grab your Sharpie. And you normally want to follow the same line that the manufacturer had.
And you're going to want to go from the screw to the disc just a little bit to indicate if it spins, because if it does spin, the lines won't be aligned. Like so. I don't know if you can see that. If you do get a little grease on your disc, on your braking surface, got some brake cleaner, and preferably clean rag. Just pretty good. Right down. This is why you want a clean rag. Okay. Now, I'm going to grab your bracket and your mounting bolts for the bracket. You got your bracket secure. You're going to want to grab your C-clamp. Open your C-clamp up. Should look something like this. Now what you're going to do is get your hardware ready. This is short enough. So I'm looking close, grab your flathead. All that is doing is pushing these tabs up and bending these little tabs inwards a little bit, and it helps kind of keep it seated and keep it from moving. Grab your brake pad that has a squealer on it, and that's going to go on the inside like so. Put a little extra this, push that back with the edge of this. Actually, I'll just do it with your hand right now. You put your bottom in first. Watch this. Push it in. Like so. Make sure everything's nice and tight. Now you can put your tire back on. Make sure you don't forget your hanger, and make sure everything is connected and is in working condition.